Welcome to another vid. Just arrived at the destination. Looking pretty good out there. Bit of swell rolling in, light breeze, but looking awesome. Can't wait to get out there. So I'm gonna whack the drone up, go for a bit of a scout, and then whack the kayak, and we're gonna go for a cruise up the coast and yeah, see what we can find today. Righto, looking pretty nice out there, so let's whip the kayak off and rip into it. Can't wait, it's looking awesome. Alright, suits on, get up, kayak's ready, let's get out there. Alright, we're away. Woo. Well, a fair amount of swell as predicted, but beautiful morning out here, so I can't complain. Bit of a big rolling swell coming in, but wind's minimal offshore, so yeah, happy to be out here regardless. So yeah, we'll go for a cruise, eh? Bit of an update, paddled down the coast a few k's. Viz is looking pretty bad, pretty green, pretty nasty, but hey, it's all good. We'll just see what we can find. I might jump in here, make the most of this morning. The wind's down quite a lot. It always seems to be the case, the wind picks up quite a lot throughout the day anyway, so yeah, we'll go for a little paddle, little swim, and see what we come across, eh? Well, water's disgusting. It's like top 3 worst viz I've ever dived in, but anyways, it's nice to be in the water. Be looking for a few crays. Just found a nice red sitting down here under a rock, so give it a crack. I'll try and get it on video. Hopefully you can see something in this disgusting viz, but anyways, let's have a crack at this guy, eh? Bit rusty after a few weeks off and missed this one. His lucky day. Tried a few more spots further down the coast and got onto a few crays, finally. Whew. Well, conditions are green, not very nice, but found a few crays around. Just found one down here in a little hole, so we'll go and give it a crack and see if we can rip them out, get some lunch. I'm getting quite hungry, so let's give it a crack, Well, got us a red crayfish, which was female, not massive but it's legal, easy legal, so yeah, pretty cool. I'm happy something to eat for lunch rather than the bananas, the lucky bananas, but yeah, let's check it nicely. Alright, get the cray cool. Plan was to get a feed and head back home for lunch today, but I bought a lighter and a knife and stuff just in case I found a little bay that I could park up on. So I'm actually really hungry and it sounds fun, so I'm gonna make my way in here. There's a little rocky shore there, driftwood and stuff. Yeah, just gotta navigate this rock field here and we'll cruise in and set up a little fire and cook this cray, chill out for a while. It's only mid-morning, so yeah, plenty of day left. Maybe the water clears up with the incoming tide pushing in, and might be able to see something later, but at this stage it's just shit down there. So quick update. First attempt wasn't quite so successful. Well, I didn't even get onto my kayak. I was just checking out a little bobby here, and this big wave broke over this rock, flipped the kayak, lost the gun, dive torch, fucking everything overboard. Lesson learned, tie everything down, but I've just been diving for about 10 minutes. Luckily just found my little 75 roller gun, so I'm stoked. Dive torch is fine, it was first outing, but hey, got the gun back, so we'll try again. Right, we're all strapped in. We're going to get in there, aim is to beach there. The rock, you can kind of just see it swelling in the water there. That's where the kayak flipped over. As you can see, the swell just builds up here and it's just about to hit it now. Right there. Anyways, yeah, just going to try and time it right. Get in where that little beach is there, and hopefully I don't flip out and lose gear again. But yeah, this is probably one of the more stupid things I'm going to do, but I've got no dive torch now. I lost that, so I can't go for crays because it's so dirty down there. There's no fish around, so I might as well make the most of my time out here. So, oh well, let's do it. Alright. Let's time this right. Go hard. Oh shit, there's a swell. Wait for this swell. Yep. Catch the back of it. Holy shit. There's the done right there. here. This kite's 4.4 meters, so it's quite easy to steer in the surf. But I think if I was in a smaller kite, I would have tipped. Oh, made it to a sweet little remote little beach, if you could call it a beach. Rocky beach, no sand, but driftwood there, and whew, time for a break and a feed. Made it to this little rest spot. Get the sweatsuit off and warm up. We're well into May now in New Zealand, so the water's cooling down quite a bit, so a bit nippy, not too bad. And the swell's supposed to be dropping, so it should be easier to get back out, but yeah, it's not really looking like it at this stage, so anyways, we'll survive. Alright, that's a bit better. Little poncho on. Well, we're going to go for a walk. Kayak's pretty safe there, right off the rocks, so we'll gather a bit of driftwood and see what's around, get a fire started. Pretty wild little bit of coast here. It's not a grain of sand in sight, but it's pretty cool. Really volcanic, rocky coastline. Pretty typical for NZ really, but yeah, definitely don't take it for granted. It's cool. Alright, find what tinder we can find. Some old grass, bits of flax, leaves and whatnot. That'll be good to start it. I'm not full on hunter-gatherer. I've got a lighter to light the fire, but yeah, we'll still need some nice dry wood and stuff. Here's a few good bits for the fire, so alright, found a nice little corner here. A view of the scary surf that I have to paddle back out in, but anyways, good little spot here. We'll set up camp right next to this dead bird. Lovely, perfect. Yeah, no, maybe we'll chuck this guy. Ugh, he's a bit bloody rotten. Might chuck him back in the ocean. Might be a few scraps on there for some snapper. Right, back to the fire. Oh yeah, someone forgot their socks. Got a toothbrush in there as well. Oh well, I've got some supplies if the weather turns to shit and I have to stay here for the night. Found the mother lode, heaps of driftwood, so yeah, we've got no shortage of timber for this fire, so let's get it going. Alright, let's get this fire going, eh? We're going to let that fire get going. Catching quite nicely actually, nice dry driftwood, so we'll let that heat up and we'll go for a wander on the beach, see if we can find any treasure. I always like to walk along the beaches, you never know what you'll find there, it's fun. So yeah, let's have a look. Oh yeah, here we go, first treasure. It's an old cray skeleton, quite a small one by the looks of it. They shed these at least once a year, most of them, and move on big. There's his horns. Not a bad sized cray looking at the horns actually, but yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff washed up on the beach here, mostly wood, but plastic, take that. Actually pretty clean for a beach, even in New Zealand, known as clean and green and whatnot. Most beaches are getting, you know, just loaded with rubbish of all sorts just coming up from the ocean, washing up on the beach. It's pretty sad, but it's actually really nice to see a beach with no plastic. That's the first that I've found. Good to see for once. Found me a seat. That looks perfect to sit on later while I'm eating my crayfish, so I'll take that with me. Shit. Oh yeah, another bit of junk. That looks to be someone's old spring catch bag. Better take that with me as well. Right, we've been cruising along the coast here a bit. Nothing much else to find, just heaps of rocks, and my feet are getting sore, so we'll cruise back. That fire's looking like it's taken quite nicely, so I better get that cray off the ice and prep it for the fire, eh? Oh yeah, that fire's coming away really nicely now. Starting to heat up. We'll chuck some more wood on, really crank it up, get this cray ready. I'm pretty hungry. I need to chop this cray up. Don't want to use my seat. There we go. Chopping board sorted. Everything you need on the beach by the ocean. These waves are creeping up. Better move this kayak. Here I am looking for a chopping board. I just realised, well, remembered these Viking kayaks come with a chopping board built in, but anyways, we use a driftwood, save cleaning up the kayak later with crayfish guts and shit. Where are you, Cray? Where are you hiding? There you are. There you are. Yum. Let's get this cooked up, eh? Nice eating size. Nah. That's what a lot of people say when they get a small fish or a cray. Good eater. I'd actually rather have a bigger one. Take some home, take half home, but anyways, it is going to be a nice eater. Righto, that ice pretty much did the job. There's a little bit of life left in this cray, so won't be too much pain and misery for it. I usually do my crays with a bit of butter and garlic, a bit of salt, keep it simple, but I did forget that today. So anyways, we'll chuck it on the fire. That smoky flavour should do the trick. Found a pine cone here, so who knows, maybe that's a bit of extra flavour. Right, down the middle. Split her open. I basically always do my crays like this, straight in half, either on the barbecue or even in the frying pan. Some people like to eat the guts, but yeah, not for me. Brains and stuff. So we'll go rinse that out in the water. Beautiful, nice flesh there. I know some crays around the world, like in the Pacific, you got to make sure you 100% take that pisser tube out, otherwise you can get quite sick. But in NZ, these crays are healthy as, no issues with that, you don't get sick, so you can eat everything basically. Alright, let's go wash it. Alright. Goes with fish as well. Never wash it in fresh water, tap water. full of chemicals and all sorts of crap that just yeah, just ruins the flesh. So salt water only if you have to. I wouldn't even usually do salt water like this, but I'm cooking it straight away, so there we go. Righto, let's let that fire do its thing. It's not quite just ready. Let's get the drone up and see what's around here, eh? Alright, fire's worked its way down. Some nice embers in there, so we're going to whack the cray on. Cook it on the shell side first. Keeps all the juices in, keeps it moist, and then just a quick flash cook on the other side once it's done. Literally just going to whack them on there. That's going to be beautiful. Give that probably about 5 minutes, maybe 10, and then we'll flip it over. Quick sear on the other side and we're good to go. I'm so hungry. Well, here I am. Cray's cooking away. Right near the ocean. Doesn't get much better. This cray's coming along good. Just take it off the center of the fire there. It's getting a bit too hot, but you can see the color. Basically, once this cray turns kind of all white, it's basically cooked. And I'll just flip it over and just sear that other edge. Yeah. Oh, these rocks, crazy. It'll be beautiful. So, anyways, I'll just sit here and enjoy the view and wait for this cray to be cooked. I'm super impatient. Here's a bit of bull kelp. It's been ripped off ocean floor in a storm or some heavy swell and stuff. It's pretty cool. See how they attach onto these rocks? That's just like not coming off. Shit, feels like these rocks are going to explode. I had one crack open before, but a bit dodgy. So apparently, I've heard from a few guys around the world that New Zealand crays taste a lot better due to the high oil fat content or something, colder water, something like that. Be interested to hear what your thoughts are. If you've got a bit of an opinion on that, chuck a comment down below. I always answer everyone's comments, so be interested to yeah, hear what anyone else says about that. They definitely are tasty, but I haven't eaten that many crays around the world, so I can't compare myself. I reckon that's almost about done. I put a bit of a hot stone in there. It should just cook that last side. Looks terrible and really black, but it's just a shell burnt. It'll be nice and tender inside and juicy. All right, cray is done. I just tried to take it off and it fell apart, so it's tender. Oh, it's gone runabout. Oh yeah. Now that looks pretty good to me. Taste test. Oh, that's disgusting. It's really good actually. It's a real delicate flavour cray, so you don't want to overpower it, so just that little bit of smokiness to it, it's actually perfect. That is good. Can't complain with that. Crays by the ocean. This is actually my first cray I've cooked on the open fire, and I've done a lot on my little Weber kettle and stuff, but that is just insane. It's really good. I'd recommend it. Well, that was pretty epic. Not much left. Chuck the scraps back into Tangaroa, the ocean, and feed some crabs or maybe other crayfish who want to eat their friends. I know I'd eat them if I was a crayfish. I'd be a cannibal. Shit yeah, that shit's tasty. Well, had a little feed. I think I'm gonna pack up and head back along the coast to the launch site really, because we're only a few weeks off, about a month off the shortest day in the year in New Zealand, so the sun's already starting to go down. It's only early afternoon, midday, so anyways, the fire's nearly out. It'll put itself out. Pack up and cruise on back. If the water looks clear anywhere, we might jump in for another spear, look for some fish, but it's yeah, it's pretty nasty, so all good. Got a crayfish, can't complain, eh? Times. Smells much the same, so we're just going to hope we don't flip and boost up there. No, it shouldn't be an issue. This is a beast of a kayak, so